With a huge signing for WWE and more, this is Wrestling Hub. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Before we get into the rest of the video, make sure you subscribe to Wrestling Hub and turn on all notifications to stay up to date with everything in the world of pro wrestling. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Hub Official and follow us on Twitter at Wrestling_Hub. Giving those online a first look at her unborn child, Alexa Bliss posted this photo and wrote, "This ultrasound was about 6 weeks ago. We had another one today. She's changed so much since then." Touching on her crush in WWE back when she was a fan, Rhea Ripley told Sportskeeda, "The Miz, oh man, Miz will see this." With there being a contract dispute between WWE and trading card company Panini, Ringside News gave an update on the situation, writing, "WWE has a lot of things going on within the courtroom. Now it appears that one recent attempt to get going on their Fanatics trading card deal early while leaving Panini due to breach of contract did not work for them. Both sides in this situation filed lawsuits against each other. Things were getting heated, but WWE has now lost their bid for a restraining order to stop Panini from making their trading cards. Panini will be allowed to continue producing WWE products amid ongoing legal disputes with WWE, as a New York court recently denied WWE's request for a restraining order against the trading card company. The exact reason for the denial is currently unknown. Fightful reports that new documents related to the case reveal that WWE claims Panini failed to fulfill a contractual obligation to create digital or physical trading card games by June 1st, 2022. WWE terminated its agreement with Panini on August 25th, 2023, citing this alleged contract violation as the reason for the termination. Notably, WWE's decision to terminate the contract came almost 18 months after the alleged violation date, raising questions about the timing. Panini argues that they met the physical trading card game requirement through events like Pack Wars and Box Wars at conventions. WWE, however, contends that these events do not qualify as physical trading card games, and images of physical trading cards do not count as digital trading cards. In addition to allowing Panini to continue producing WWE-related items, WWE is seeking a court order to compel Panini to cease all production and distribution of WWE intellectual property. Furthermore, WWE is requesting that Panini return or destroy all existing inventory and pay over $5 million in damages due to the contract termination. Online, many have speculated that the boos for Dominik Mysterio are piped in or that his microphone is intentionally turned down. Now, Ryan Satin has posted a clip of a fan's perspective from Raw. Addressing the amount of boos he gets every time he is about to speak in WWE, Dominik Mysterio said this about it on the In the Click podcast. "Believe it or not, it doesn't really get to me, because I don't care about their opinion, right? Like, they can boo me all they want, but I'm the man, and I understand that, and I have Rhea telling me, I have Finn and Damian backing me up, it doesn't really affect me." Recalling how his WWE Hall of Fame ring went missing, Rob Van Dam said to Chris Van Vliet, "So the very first week that I got it, I did a show in Wisconsin and I wasn't used to having it. I left it in the hotel room, I went back to Las Vegas, and so it took an honest maid and an honest front desk person and an honest wrestling promoter. Thank you, Ben McCoy, for calling me and saying, 'Did you forget something, dude?' And I didn't even know yet. I just got home the next day and wow, I had it for, I don't know, I think it was the same week, so I didn't have it very long and I lost it already." During that same interview, RVD was asked if he ever thinks about how long he can continue to wrestle, as he responded, "Not really. I mean, sometimes the thought goes through my head if I'm having a bad travel day, for instance. I'm done. I hate this. I just want to be home. Traveling sucks. I'll have those moments inside my head, but they usually don't last that long. I used to think I was going to retire. That was several years ago, and I thought I was probably close to hanging the boots up, but now I don't really think I will. I think I'll be like Dory Funk Jr. I may quit taking bookings, but I don't think I'm going to make a big deal out of being retired, because the credibility of wrestlers retiring is so blown anyway, you know? So I don't think I will announce a retirement. Sabu used to say it'd be cool if we did a retirement tour, and what if we went around the world and wrestled for all the companies that we've wrestled for? But the timing of that didn't work out too well because he finished up before me. Sabu hasn't competed since a GCW event in October 2020. Speaking about the possibility of former WWE star Dolph Ziggler making his way to AEW, Mark Henry said on Busted Open Radio, "Dolph Ziggler, top of the list. One of the best wrestlers in this modern era in the last 10 years for sure. His first 15 years, he was kind of cutting his teeth, getting acclimated, and then the next 4 years, he started to get in the main event picture, kind of being the foil for other people. But the last 10 years, Dolph Ziggler's been one of the elite guys." At a press conference, Caminito talked about leaving CMLL and his plans to retain his name. "Good afternoon. Well, we are here present, as I told you, through my networks to clarify everything, because through my networks I have been insulted as well as supported, and the great thing is that I've received more support than the threats and everything that is said. In part, I want to clarify that the only thing I want is to be repaid what is owed to me, my patrimonial rights that I am entitled to, and above all, many have insisted to me that why I fight the character is of CMLL. From the beginning, the character was made by me. The character was given to me as just a drawing, and I was told to take it, make it, put it together just these colors they wanted. Since then, I have designed, cut, sewed my costume, and made all my masks. I even have a record of the souvenirs that are of my toys. I also have to say that the name was given not by the council, CMLL, but by Dr. Alfredo Morales, who's the one who said, 'Hey, look how cute he looks when he kicks. How nice his dancing and it stayed. Caminito.' That is why the name is like that, and the only thing I want to reiterate to all those who attack me is that I do not fight anything that is not mine. I told everyone once that I don't want anything more than what is mine, and I do things because I like them. And even more when I work for the children and for the people who follow me, I try to do the best I can so that they follow me, following me everywhere. That's all I can tell them." The promotion issued this statement in response. CMLL is sorry that Mr. Jesus Juarez Rosales, the person behind the character of Caminito and other characters in Mexican wrestling, has made the decision to separate himself from what has been his home for over 20 years under these conditions. During the time that Mr. Juarez Rosales has collaborated with the promotion, we have been able to achieve the compromises established in our relationship. The company is compromised with maintaining the well-being of everyone in the team and guarantees worthy conditions for everyone that forms part of this great family. Inclusion and respect have been values that have distinguished the company as serious and stable. Even though he never did it in a formal manner, Mr. Juarez Rosales manifested his desire to retire, which we were open to. However, as Mr. Juarez Rosales pointed out in different mediums throughout the years, the company has intellectual property of the brand, Caminito, as we informed him, and that the character would continue to be one of the favorites of the CMLL fanbase, who have always embraced as one of their favorites. Prior to the expiry of his contract, the company informed Mr. Juarez Rosales of our interest in continuing with a renewal, and despite the lack of response, we have remained open doors to continue negotiations with Mr. Juarez Rosales and his legal team, who have been in our offices repeatedly. We iterate that we maintain our position so that we resolve this issue in the best terms for both parties, going further than the financial interest of third parties that look to benefit from the situation. Via this medium, we categorically reject the way they have tried to influence public opinion with false declarations, and we do not agree with the threats made by third parties against the institution, the personnel, and the facilities. We will proceed by following the legal route in complete accordance with the right at all times. After many reports and speculation, it seems that this former AEW champion has now made the move to WWE, with it said that Jade Cargill, a rising star in professional wrestling and former champion in All Elite Wrestling (AEW), has signed with WWE promotion officials told ESPN. On social media, WWE would confirm this writing breaking. Jade Cargill has signed a multi-year contract with WWE, as first reported by ESPN. WrestleVotes added that many within WWE wanted this, they went for it, and now it's official. For a recap on Jade Cargill's move to WWE, Ringside News said Cody Rhodes left AEW for WWE and his return has seen great success so far. Now Jade Cargill will follow the American Nightmare as the second star to depart from AEW for Vince McMahon's company. We previously reported that Jade Cargill has inked a deal with WWE. This is news that a lot of people expected, but it is still exciting for those within the company. All indications suggested that Jade Cargill would make her debut in WWE. She was at the WWE Performance Center where she started her journey with the company. It remains uncertain whether Jade Cargill will spend some time in NXT before debuting on Raw or SmackDown. While her destination is still unknown, the main roster's creative team has started discussing the situation. A member of the WWE creative team spoke to us exclusively, saying that to consider Jade Cargill as a priority would not be accurate at this point. However, they have initiated discussions about her potential arrival. The main question raised to the WWE creative team is, what are our long-term plans for her if she joins? Jade Cargill might come to WWE with a substantial contract, indicating they may not want to waste any time with her. After all, she did drop a cryptic tweet about Green recently. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.